Hi guys, this is Semi-Reogg here, bringing you another Darrowshire Vanilla WoW private server video. Today is day 24, or the beginning of day 25, and we're going to be going over the past couple of days, 24, 23, and 22, I believe, and just some WoW stuff in general. Um, 4 days ago, I would say, or so, about 4 days ago, there was a server update that was posted on Discord, so you guys can check out a lot of the stuff that they updated. I'm gonna go through some of the things that they posted. So let's get into it. So first of all, mind-controlled NPCs now have a cooldown on spells. I wasn't aware of this, but I guess that they didn't. The main thing that I could see this affecting, at least like in my mind, in like a PVE aspect, is when the mobs in Upper Blackrock Spire that you mind control to give you the fire resistance buff, that has a cooldown on it, and I don't know how long the cooldown is, but it not having a cooldown, that can help you get your whole raid buffed like super fast, and normally that takes a little bit of time, to get the group that you want um, fire buffed and stuff like that. Another thing is that they have updated the tier 2 sets. So if you got any tier 2 pieces, they do now look different. Even though that this has been updated, you yourself need to manually go into your World of Warcraft folder location, wherever this one is, and delete the WDB folder. That will update the tier sets for you guys. Also, they made a note that world buffs get dropped off correctly once you zone in or enter a raid. I guess that wasn't happening correctly. I don't know exactly what this means. I did get a comment a few days ago saying that someone got a world buff and then went into a dungeon and they still had the world buff. I don't know if that's what Darrowshire is talking about. Like if they mean like you can't bring world buffs into um, dungeons, or if it's just for raids. I would assume that it was already kind of working for raids, but maybe not. Maybe I haven't been there, so something with world buffs along the lines of they get dropped off correctly now once you enter or zone into a raid. Also, the water breathing aura is fixed. I don't know what was wrong with it, but now it is fixed. There was a problem where the defense skill wasn't being leveled, and they fixed that. Druid's shapeshift is not dropping, or wasn't dropping, feline swiftness aura when they would switch out of their shapeshift. Now it does. And another one is warriors when they charge, at least for like someone else who's looking at them, as long as it's not you, right? If you saw a warrior charge, it kind of looks like they teleport right to the target. It should be a lot more smooth and shouldn't look like that anymore, hopefully. Also, another thing that they announced, the Darrowshire team announced, is that sometime mid this week, there should be a PvP system rework. So with Darrowshire, they made it so that there is no honor decay, so that you're not losing honor progression, and you can go and do other things, and you can come back and keep progressing towards rank 14. Something they did to kind of keep the same amount of time required to hit rank 14 is that they increase the amount of points that you need to hit rank 14. So it should take just as long to hit rank 14 as it would on classic to this. They apparently, I guess, the honor progression hasn't been exactly the way they wanted it to. I haven't done so much PvP myself. I mean, I've done a little bit, but I haven't really noticed any like honor problems or whatever. But there's going to be a change to that in just a few days here or so. Um, So now I want to get to like that's kind of like the update that they had, and you can find that on their Discord if you go to Darrowshire.com. You can find their Discord, get onto their Discord, and then you can see that whole list that I just listed off right there about that update. But I'm gonna get into some community comments and stuff that I think are important. So someone people are really worried about Blizzard's PTR and Fresh Classic, and people are kind of worried about what they should be doing and stuff like that. Someone was saying that even with like the potential of a classic plus, like class rebalancing, maybe more content, raids and dungeons and things like that. Will Blizzard be able to maintain their servers? And who knows? Only time can tell with that. They've in the past and recently have not done the best job, of course, with Classic Era and TBC and Shadowlands. They're kind of in a mess right now. So it's kind of up to you as the player if that's something that's even worth trying. Someone's worried that when Fresh releases by Blizzard, they think that Darrowshire is gonna die, and then Fresh is gonna die later on because of server maintenance incompetence and stuff like that. Um, I don't think I really hope that Darrowshire wouldn't die. I do think that if a Fresh comes out, that Darrowshire is going to take a dramatic population decrease. It's going to get hit hard. But I don't think they're going to stop. I'd hope that they don't stop. I hope that they keep updating and keep their server up and stuff. Because, for example, if the Blizzard servers aren't good and they mess up and it's horrible and nobody wants to play their game still, people are going to need a place to come back to. And if Darrowshire isn't open for people to come back to, that would really suck. It would be cool to see that it, being open so that people can come back if they feel like the new fresh classic servers aren't going to be good enough for them. So if any Darrowshire team members are listening to this, I'd really encourage you guys to keep, to stay strong and keep the project going for as long as you guys can. And even when Blizzard releases their new Fresh Realms, keep going because you don't know what's going to happen. And Blizzard's also pretty notorious at being slow and not very good at what they're doing with the amount of resources they have. So people might come back, and there's actually a good chance that people might not even go over to try the new fresh stuff. Someone was saying that they think that they're going to play on the Blizzard fresh servers, but they don't know if they have the fire to level on Darrowshire. So this is a big question you guys got to ask yourself. Are you only going to play vanilla or classic like one time through, or do you think you could play it multiple times through? If you're the person that only wants to experience the game one time, I like, it's hard to say what you should play, Darrowshire or Blizzard's Fresh, but I would probably be leaning more towards Blizzard's Fresh. So if you're playing on Darrowshire and you really don't like the progressing your character and then losing your character just to do it all over again, then maybe you should wait until Blizzard releases Fresh and play something else for the time being. If that doesn't really bother you, because it doesn't really bother me so much, um, I'm gonna keep playing on Darrowshire, and then when Blizzard's fresh releases, I'm gonna play that. And if I don't like that, I'm gonna come back to Darrowshire. That's probably what I'll be doing. Um, so what will happen when Fresh Classic releases is kind of just going like back to what I was talking about. Um, no one really knows what's going to happen. There's a good chance that things aren't going to be what people want it to be. Um, and there's a good chance that there's going to be bots, and that GMs and stuff aren't going to be getting, banning bots, and who knows, it could be bad. And if it is bad, like I said, people are going to need a place to come back to, or a place to play, and Darrowshire is going to be that place. So I think um, it would be really good for Darrowshire to stay strong and keep the project going. So, with all of that being said, besides just like the server update notes, like the community comments and the PTR, I want to know more about what you guys think. I've been getting a lot of feedback from you guys about like, oh, I think I'd rather play this versus that. Don't play Blizzard stuff because they suck. Do this instead. I'm getting a lot of different feedback from a lot of different people. Some people are like, no, I'm gonna try Blizzard's thing still. Uh, you know, Let me know. Are you guys gonna try uh, a fresh classic if Blizzard releases one? Are you guys gonna stick with Darrowshire? What are your guys' plans? Is it similar to mine in the sense like if you go to Blizzard's fresh classic and it doesn't work out, are you going back to Darrowshire, some other private server, another game entirely? What are you guys up to? But with that being said, this video is getting pretty long. Let's do a quick /who. So it is 7:22 a.m. and there's 1,700 people on a Monday morning. Monday morning for 7:23 a.m. Like, that's a really great number. I also was reading in the comments, some people were saying that like this number is really like perfect, and like they don't want, or not necessarily like perfect, but I would like to see this number be higher. I was actually watching a video by the Dungeon J, and he totally read my mind. He was saying like it would be cool to see like double the population, like 4 or 5K. I agree with that. Like I would like to see, honestly, in my opinion, I think as perfect as a server population gets is about the 5K online mark. If there's around 5K, just under 5K, um, online at all times, and the faction is 50-50, I feel like that's just so good. So, but yeah. Anywho, let me know what you guys think about all that stuff I talked about, and please leave a like and subscribe, you guys. It would mean so much to me, and also a comment down below. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and see you out in Azeroth. Bye bye.